Happy Tuesday, everyone. Sorry I missed last week. Adam was so nice to fill in for me. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about setting goals every week and basing those goals on your priorities. So as I was thinking about this video today, we had some snow here in Ohio. And it also reminded me how important other aspects of our life are. And sometimes taking a short break is beneficial. So let's get started about the priorities. And then I'll get more into about taking that little break. So what I always was thinking is every week I sit down and I set out my priorities for the week. What do I need to accomplish? What are my top 3 things? Usually those are my work, because most of us do work, my personal growth, and my family are probably my 3 top priorities. And I know that everybody's top 3 priorities are going to be different. So then what I do is I write down my 3 top priorities, and then I write down what is the most important things that I need to accomplish throughout the week for each set of priorities. So for work, I have where I log in every day and I'm checking my emails and I'm, doing YouTube videos and uploading things to the app for Acorn Life Mastery. Those are some of my top priorities, attending my meetings. Those are my priorities. And then I schedule those on the certain days that I have each of those things. So if I have meetings, I schedule what days and times I have those meetings first. And then I schedule in my work time. So that means the time I'm going to be spending in front of my computer. And then I always prioritize by what I'm doing, whether it's YouTube videos, uploading to the app, creating content, whatever, and I schedule those in for the week, my times. And then I schedule next priority, and I do that with every single one. So like for home, because my home life is totally different than scheduling for work. So I need to make sure, since I do homeschool currently, homeschooling is a priority. So I schedule in my time for my homeschooling. And then I schedule in fun time, date nights with my husband, taking the kids to go do things and activities, my grocery shopping, all of those things are priorities. And I take time and schedule and block those off throughout the week. And while I was thinking about that, like I said, we had snow here today. And we haven't had snow yet this season, which is fine with me. I like snow. It was great. Got to go play in it and have fun. So it was taking the time out of my priority today and scheduling that 30 minutes of fun playtime outside with the kids and some hot chocolate in the middle of my day. And then once my break was over, fun time break, then I sat back down and immediately started working back on my priorities, and how important working towards our priorities and working towards our goals and setting that time every single day to work is extremely important to get you where you want to go, and being hungry for that and having that passion for what you do. But at the same time, if we don't schedule our playtime in there, it is just very important, because then we get burnt out. And so for me, my playtime was today going out and playing in the snow for a half an hour. And then later on, I'll schedule something else. We've got family night planned for a couple of hours. But it's all about scheduling those priorities and not spending and making sure that those are a top priority. Because a lot of times it's kind of like filling the glass jar with the rocks, I guess, is how I want to, in building that foundation, is when you have the glass jar and you're putting your priorities, which are your rocks, into the glass jar first. And then you put your sand in, which is your fun time and everything. And then you add your water, which your water flows through. And that's just your downtime, miscellaneous time that you might be watching TV or on Facebook, on Instagram, those type of items. But to have a good solid foundation with your priorities and reaching your goals, you really need to have those rocks set first. And then having your sand and your playtime so you don't get burnt out. And making the last thing being, just miscellaneous, just filler times that really don't do anything towards your priorities or your real fun. And that's things like Facebook, Instagram, just watching TV for hours on end, surfing the internet, but nothing that's real productive towards your goals or doesn't contribute to your fun and downtime so you can recharge. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys today. What are you doing to lay your foundation and be able to obtain all of your goals? And then what are you doing for your downtime, your fun? And what are those should be your top 2 priorities in your life. And I know that I've been able to reach so many goals by making those 2 my tops, by my priorities, laying down that foundation every single week with my goals and what needs accomplished in order to reach those goals. And then also scheduling some of that downtime in order for me to recharge my batteries enough that I can go back to my priorities and knock them out. So what are you doing with your life? Please comment and let me know. I'm very curious to see how you spend your time and what are your priorities, because everybody's are different. Everybody's life is totally different than anybody else's. So what's your priorities? What's your passions? Please share them with us. Happy Tuesday. See you next week.